Welcome back, Valley friends. Today we're spending some time with Ariel in the quest, The Missing Prince. To unlock this quest, you will need to reach level 3 friendship with Ariel, and you'll need the following villagers in your valley: Merlin, Kristoff, Maui, and Donald Duck. Once you've met all the requirements, you can chat with Ariel to get started. Ariel is really worried. She's been chatting with some of the other villagers, and none of them seem to remember Prince Eric. She's looked everywhere in the valley and can't find any trace of him. She remembers before the forgetting, Eric had tried to find a way to protect the valley, and he mentioned that he was going to go chat with someone that might be able to help him. Ariel suggests chatting with Merlin, Maui, and Kristoff. Perhaps one of them remembers something. We'll start by chatting with Maui. Maui is of no help. He simply offers to do a meet and greet for Ariel because he thinks she's a fan of his. But he doesn't remember Prince Eric, so he has no useful information. Next we can chat with Merlin. Hopefully he has more information than Maui. Sadly, Merlin doesn't remember the prince either. It looks like Kristoff is our last hope. Let's see if he can remember anything. Kristoff recalls helping a fellow villager that would go on expeditions and bring back artifacts that he found in the ocean. Kristoff doesn't know if this was Prince Eric, but he might still have some records of these expeditions in his home. One of them might mention where the prince went. We'll need to head into Kristoff's home to retrieve the records. Once we've retrieved the expedition records, we can head back over to Kristoff. According to the records, Prince Eric never returned from his last expedition. The ship had sank somewhere near Skull Rock. Kristoff suggests searching the waters near the small island. Perhaps we'll be able to find some clues as to what happened to Eric. We will need to make our way over to Skull Rock on Dazzle Beach and look for some gold fishing bubbles. Once you find the right spot, you will need to use your fishing rod to fish up whatever is in the gold bubbles. We've managed to find a statue face. We'll need to chat to Ariel to let her know what we have found. Ariel is extremely worried about Prince Eric. We've only managed to find one piece of the statue which used to be on his ship, and no one remembers the prince. Perhaps if we can find all the pieces of the statue and put it back together again, some of the other villagers might remember something. Unfortunately, we only have the one piece, and there was nothing else in the waters near the shipwreck. Perhaps Kristoff can recall if any other pieces had washed up on the shore. We will need to chat with Kristoff. Hopefully he can point us in the right direction. The face from the statue finally helps Kristoff recall some of his memories of the prince. He remembers, after the storm he had been searching for anything that had washed up from the shipwreck, but he had not been alone. Eric and Donald had been with him. This means Eric had made it off the ship safely, but we're no closer to finding him. Kristoff knows where we can find some of the missing pieces. He has one which he's been using as a paperweight, and he recalls Donald having one too. Hopefully we can find all the pieces to put the statue back together. We will need to head over to Kristoff's house to find the piece he kept. Then we'll need to chat to Donald to find out if he still has his piece of the statue. Donald had 2 of the statue pieces. He had given one to Uncle Scrooge and the other he had buried. He doesn't remember exactly where he had buried it, but thinks it's somewhere near the water in the Glade of Trust. We'll need to search the biome for this one. Once we're done chatting with Donald, we can search the Glade of Trust for the next piece. It should sparkle as you approach, and you can use your shovel to dig it up. Then we'll need to head over to Uncle Scrooge's shop to find out if he still has his piece of the statue. Uncle Scrooge is not willing to part with the piece for free, but he will trade it for 5 paradots. We'll need to go mining for 5 paradots in the Peaceful Meadows or Dazzle Beach. Once we've collected enough paradots, we can head back to Mr. McDuck to trade him for his piece of the statue. Once we've collected all the statue pieces, we can report back to Ariel. Ariel is so excited that we've managed to get all the pieces, and she hopes once the statue has been repaired, someone will remember what happened to Eric. Goofy has given her some super glue to help us put the statue back together again. Now we can head to our nearest crafting station to repair the statue. Then we can head over to the big staircase on Dazzle Beach and place the statue. Once we've placed the statue, we should unlock a memory. Make sure you pick it up. The memory shows Ursula and Prince Eric together in her home. We can head back over to Ariel to show her what we've discovered. This will conclude the quest, The Missing Prince. As always, please leave us a like if you found this video useful, and don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see more content like this. I will see you next time as we continue our adventures in the valley.